Why,
Thank
hello
you so
there,
much.
everybody. Oh, I see that some follows got caught up in the queue there. Well, thank you very much for the follows. Those are very well appreciated. All follows are kept anonymous around here. It says 13 minutes ago, so the queue shouldn't have caught it, but it did, apparently. Interesting. Welcome on in, everybody. I'm sector leader Cody, and I'm Cody. Welcome on in. Now, alright, we already saw it on the agenda. I made sure to put it on Twitch. I hope I put it on Twitch properly, that there wasn't a stream yesterday. Congratulations on getting first Omega. Congrats on getting second Aqua. We still have yet to determine who will be third. Welcome on in Hemlock. Welcome on in Rosie. Welcome on in Dark Dragon Warrior. Have a lovely lurk. And a big welcome to anybody who arrived here on a lurk. We've also got some check-ins to take a look at. We got Aqua checking in for the 82nd session, 98.9%. Pretty darn difficult to maintain. Oh my goodness, before we know it, we're going to start seeing 100s in the attendance sessions. That is ridiculous. And there's a lot of folks getting well past the 20 mark as well. So, yeah, this is quite something. Oh my goodness. Hemlock checking in for the 77th session, 93.9%. Rosie checking in for the 28th session at 96.6%. We got some pretty amazing percentages here. A reminder to turn on my closed captioner when it was already on. It was... Maybe it's because I turned it on just as stream went live. Maybe that's why it got confused. I don't know. I was actually pretty preemptive with turning it on this time. Hey, thunderstorms with rain at the SES space. You know what? I'm all for that. And then we got Omega checking in for the 83rd session, maintaining 100%. My goodness. So yeah, welcome on into the first stream of the week. Usually I say that on a Wednesday, but this was a scheduled day off. We usually have a lot going on in the household on... Oh my goodness. Hold on, let's get rid of... Seriously, Discord? You have missed messages that I already checked at a later time. I don't need these notifications to, like, sit around. There we go. Get that all cleared up. Phone doesn't actually make any noise. Like, during streaming hours, it makes no noise except for weather statements. Weather statements being issued and ended, that has an exception and is allowed to pass through. And if it's certain weather warnings for our area, it's also heard on the weather radio, which is pretty loud. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, I open up Steam and it's like, oh, the Sims franchise sale. Yeah, but the Sims 4 sucks. That doesn't change. That doesn't change the fact that base Sims 4 with no mods sucks. There's nothing in it. You gotta mod the heck out of it to actually get some any real enjoyment out of it. It's like they made it free to play. Yeah, that's what I would assess base game Sims 4 as. Free to play. It's not worth spending any money on. So make sure you have a whole bunch of mods and stuff. Which every time they update anything, it always breaks half the mods because they love to break mods. Look, this is why EA has a few infamous names like Eat Ass or a lot of people just say EA sucks or EA it's in your arse, you know, stuff like that. EA's built up this reputation for themselves, and them selling out's not going to alleviate the bad reputation they have. EA will, forever suck and pretend that they don't. That's just how they work. Sims 3 was pretty decent, but I would like to give a lot of the decency of that one to Maxis, actually. because they're the ones who worked on it. EA just slapped their name on it.
Hello.
Auntie, welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. Now, my day earlier was Garbo, but here's the thing. I love the heck out of the streaming part of the day. Why the heck wouldn't I do that? I've been depriving myself of the part I enjoy of the day. So we're gonna be streaming. We're gonna be streaming some Planet Coaster 2. Actually, that is today's plan. We also got some weather talk to go over, and because this is the first stream of the week, we will be going over some patch notes, some of the things that were changed over the course of last week. Some of the changes you got to see live, me fixing the timer. The reason it broke is it actually makes a lot of sense because Firebot had to fix their widgets thing because the settings thing wasn't saving properly and all that stuff. So one of the side effects of them fixing it is some of my, not all of them, some of the widgets lost their settings. In any command that involved update widget position, etc., etc. What the heck is a widget? It's a neat little they're components for Firebot's overlay. So if I go timer 1:15, hey, Cake found third and got it. Fantastic. We got that 76 sessions with 95%. Hey, nice even number. There's no decimal this time. Also, thanks for the snowstorm, Aqua. Oh, hold on. I gotta do timer set. Timer. What am I doing with the timer? I'm setting it to 1:15. It does still get in the way of the bar up there on the just chatted screen. But I can't think of an easy way of doing this because if I shift the whole Firebot overlay, everything gets shifted down. So I don't know. Maybe when there's a scene change, I'll just have it like offset the timers a little. Like I will leave the starting position blank and I will say plus whatever. And then when it exits the just chatting screen, I'll go minus whatever. But then that will also cause a bug if I set the timer on the previous one. And it sets it up there. And then I change to just chatting and it minuses it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's no easy solution to that one. But this utilizes the widget function now. It used to use a show HTML effect, which sort of didn't work the best. But this one's even better because I can have 3 timers set at the same time. I don't need to demonstrate again. We already did that last Wednesday. So yeah, and then when it hits 0, it sits there for about 5 seconds, and then it shoot away. And it goes away. There we go. Like that. I could configure it to do some other things upon hitting 0 if I really wanted to, but nah. We'll leave it as is. Just the making the timers shift when there's multiple timers thing alone, I feel like there's a better way to do it. I feel like that one is just overcomplicated. So the follows thing, because we did hit our big 400, I adjusted that follow to 450. However, we've still got our little mini goal. I always set it to like plus 10 or something like that. If our follow rate increased at any point, which usually when, we're a pretty small place, so probably not. But if the follow rate did get higher, then we'd bump it up. But why not just have a little mini goal of 10? Makes it nice. Like, hey, we progressed a little towards our medium-sized goal. Our mini medium goal of 450. I would set to 500, but it's like, no, it'll be decades before that bar gets filled because, like, what are we expecting? 100? I mean, you never know. You never know. This is Twitch. You never know what'll happen. Just like you'll never know what happens with viewership. Yep, I'm going to complain about Twitch not counting viewers properly again. Because on Saturday, was it Saturday? Or was it Friday? It was heavily evident that Twitch did not count people properly. Why is there already a stream summary of today's stream? It's not over yet. Wait until it has an end time, Twitch. Sheesh. Okay. Yep, it was the previous stream. So, right around the ad block, Twitch decided to screw around with the number of viewers quite a bit. Like, halved my freaking viewer count. And then it started going up right towards the end again. It was like it was fixing itself or something. I don't know. Twitch decided to just be a piece of crap. And despite a lot of folks being in here, they weren't being properly counted during the raid. Which also means there was a decent chance that you may have gotten left behind too. Because Twitch was being a piece of garbage. So, again, I don't know what is up with Twitch and the theme of it being, like, garbage with counting people, but it's really annoying. So I go back and sometime make clips while people are still streaming. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, the past VOD is there. The past VOD is there up to the live point, which is pretty cool. The stream summary doesn't need to be around until the stream's actually finished. Also, don't go check in the stream summary while your stream is still in progress. That doesn't say nothing about, like, the averages or whatever. And you don't need to know about Twitch's F-ups until afterwards. There probably will be some, so don't set the bar so high. Twitch has become worse and worse in terms of those issues. That's exactly why any of you who stream, keep your viewer count off. You don't need to know it. It's rarely correct. Ever. Just keep it off. Do your thing. Oh my goodness. Welcome on in, Auntie. It is delightful to see you. Hope everybody's been having a lovely time. Like I said, the early part of my day was sort of crap, but the later part of my day, pretty decent, so. Cool with that. But wait, what do you even mean by Steam's franchise sale? Is it like, oh, these 50 DLCs are, Oh, wait, no, they're not all jokes. Some of them are... Wait a minute, what? Oh, wait a minute! I thought that was just 30% off. It's 40% plus 33%. Okay, yeah. For their... Oh, wait, those are the older Sims. Those are the better Sims. Sims 3 in particular. Ah, yes. Here we go. Sims 4 DLC, 30% off. There you go. Now that's a joke. That is a joke. Very funny. There's an update for Outbreak? And no patch notes for it. Or is it this one? Monday, January 26th. Have we played Outbreak since then? No, we haven't. That week we played Kirby Air Riders and Mario Kart World. Social feature improvements. Okay, I don't really use the social features. And bug fixes. Oh, the speaking issues during chases and all that. Oh, yep. Added new scenarios to the active scenario pool. Fixed an issue preventing dissipated tornadoes from disappearing properly on the Pro receiver. Oh. Fix an issue causing the tornado paths to stop drawing in rare cases in the Pro receiver. Oh! Yeah, that'd be confusing. We don't need no stinking patch notes. I need patch notes before I press the update button. I don't update something if there's no patch notes. Except for nukes, because Udon doesn't publish patch notes. And also, because I watch Udon streams on Sunday, so I have a rough idea of what to expect in the next update. Did you say something about pushing out an update this week? I wonder if that'll happen. I do plan to stream, or sneak in a bit of nukes on the 7th here, so. And it sounds like Udon finally got the patching and all that stuff to work properly again, so. I never thought about not uploading patch notes. I mean, uploaded without patch notes. Udon hasn't gotten to it yet. I think it would be a great habit to get into. I'm very adamant about patch notes to the point where I'm probably one of the I'm probably one of the less than 5% of streamers who put patch notes for their own stream. No, you don't need to do that. But yes, I do it anyways. I'm going to change this to this screen here. We're going to get some Planet Coaster started. Planet Coaster 2. I think what we're going to do this time is we're going to do a sandbox. If sandbox lets you select climate. We're going to do a sandbox. I had Steam open earlier. What? Come back, Steam. Planet Coaster 2. There's Planet Coaster 2. Okay. Build a 3-star park. Oh, apparently I did that last time. I played Planet Coaster 2. I last played December 9th. Seriously? That's way too long ago. Alright, let's see how well Planet Coaster 2 works. With all the bells and whistles on. The ads are now over, everybody. We are just changing to Planet Coaster. Good timing. The epilepsy warning, all that stuff. I'm really glad I don't have epilepsy. That'd probably restrict my ability to play a lot of the games. Oh my goodness, the auto unmute worked. Imagine the auto unmute actually working. Okay, so I have 2 sandboxes apparently. Oh, you know what? I keep saying sandbox like it's a separate mode and all that stuff. Planet Coaster 2 does not have a custom scenario creator. Which is actually one of the few things I find annoying. Okay, so we're going to go with temperate. I'm also going to change to the actual game itself. And we're going to make sure I have it selected. This one right here. Yes. Select Planet Coaster 2. There we go. There's Planet Coaster 2. Okay, so we've got default. Okay, that's cool. We've got creative. Challenge, which is fun and all that, but also we have custom, and I like custom. So, I find the crime and security system very cumbersome to keep up with. So we're going to shut that off, because I don't like it. Yes, capacity, they recommend 6,000. I guess we'll stick with it. Last time we made it 9,001. Because funny. No, wait, we can't make it 9,001. That's right. Game doesn't allow you to be that precise. Impossible! You're right, it is, because we can't select that number. Such as the power generator. Nah, our guests love it when there is 50 power generators placed around a ride. Ah, yes, my hearing is disappearing. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness, the track ride powder. You want to see how much power a tracked ride uses when it's very long? Ridiculous. Especially when you have multiple trains running. Staff pay. Now, we don't want our staff to be as much of a pain in the arse here, so I typically lower this so they don't bitch and complain as much. Some folks, though, just shut off the staff management system. Actually... You cannot quit. I mean, usually I like aiming to keep them generally happy enough anyways. Missed what you were doing, so my boyfriend distracted me about a phone call. Oh, no worries. Life before Twitch anyways. Staff pay. Yeah, I'll keep all this on. Water park system. Yeah, we'll keep that on too. Player cash will leave unlimited. Research tree. Yes. Okay, I love doing this. This is my favorite thing to do. Guest refunds. On. Yes, you can have a refund. Guest refund multiplier. 0. Yes, you can have a refund. Here's your refund of 0. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sounds good to me. Refunders. The refund that does not exist. Push your refunders. Sectoral captain, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I don't even think Dimenda does that. Yeah, I mean, Dimenda's policy with her services is no refunds. Except she says it in a very playful way. It's Dimenda, all right? Let's not expect anything less. Weather settings. As a fellow weather nerd, I wonder if leaving them all on sounds great. I actually shut off sunburn in one of the scenarios. I like to lower this so it's not as annoying. Dryness need, warmth need. I shut this one off on a scenario because it's buggy. I'll have a whole bunch of... I'll have the notification system complain about people being cold. There will be 0 guests complaining about it being cold. I'll check the temperatures. Nobody's cold. And the notification just kept going off. And it's like, wow. Lovely. I'll keep that on for now. Lightning affects park. I mean, it's pretty fun. Don't build things too tall. It'll greatly increase their chance of getting struck by lightning. Temperature affects pools. That's fine. Yeah. Sunny. Yes. Windy. Disable sunny. Only chaotic weather here. No sunny. Weather can be manually overwritten in the weather forecast. I wish. The way this is worded is a little misleading. You can only override the current weather. You can't override it in the weather forecast. I wish you could. I don't like this all day, all sunny, no weather. I want thunderstorms on this hour and this hour. You know what? I want thunderstorms all day. I want to be in fear the entire time. I'd rather sunshine over rain. It depends on the intensity of the rain. If it's a drizzle, I don't like drizzle. But anyway, yeah, we're going to keep these all on because weather. And I don't know, we're going to... Well, I don't know, we'll call it the Tri-Season Park. Unless I already called something, I don't know. We don't really know what this park's gonna shape out to yet. We're starting from blank, and I have no idea what we're doing. Soul Park. You can keep your soul if you can keep your soul if you survive. Oh my goodness. I don't like that the park starts like open and unpaused and all that. Thankfully, this isn't Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, where you're not allowed to pause and construct stuff. I forgot that all about that restriction, and I don't miss it. Okay, so we're going to start with the path. I like being consistent with my style, so we're going to go over here. We're going to copy an existing structure. And I'm going to make it just as wide. Okay, cool. So, like, welcome to the park and all that stuff. We'll start with the information. Information facilities. I can't find it. What kind of bird is that anyways? Oh, it's services. Okay. Now, I think we'll put, like, a little bit of a lead up. And we're going to put multiple because an issue I've commonly found is sometimes you get a lot of guests enter at the same time. And they all want to use the information facility first thing. So we're just going to have a few paths here. And we're going to make them... Oh. Might conveniently be... Yep, okay. That's fine. Now, I think we're going to just... we got another facility we got to put in. Utilities. Electricity. I think I'll just hide a distributor behind here. I'm trying to remember if distributors need mechanical access. I can't attach it to a power area yet. Okay, solar panel large. This needs to be attached to a staff path. So... I'm just going to assume that this is south. We'll put a few of these down. Okay, so each one provides 300. So that'll allow us for up to 1200 power. I've got to get all these facilities connected here. I got to go into custom because connections only appears under custom. And we'll just box all these together. And then this can go over here. There we go. That area has power now. Lovely. And each of these uses how much power? 5, 10, 15? Okay, awesome. Okay, so those can all be opened now. And we need access over to the... So we're going to go staff only. Red. How about purple? This is the entrance of the building? Isn't that flawed? Just gonna walk through the wall. Don't know why these presets are like this. Leap hedge entry, exactly. I guess that's the way. The new revolutionary way of entering a facility. I've got this ridiculous power facility in the other one. Oh, hold on. We can't have this. This looks ridiculous. Obviously, we don't want to damage the fauna, so we'll just... Whoops. No, not that one. That one. There we go. We'll just tell it politely to move out of the way. The purple's beautiful. It actually is. Oh, this is a good choice of path color. We're going to put a staff facility behind here, too, so... A staff facility. Facility. We'll put a large one. I don't like, May as well just take advantage of the high capacity. Okay, cool. Staff path. This should still be the same color. Fantastic. I'm gonna have to start getting some lamps and stuff in here, too. And I suppose we need ourselves a food court too, because guests are going to have other needs. We don't really have the research tree open or all that, so I'm not going to worry about a workshop this time. Shops. Oh, well, hold on. We need an actual path first. Okay, so I think for this path, we'll make it a nice 8. No one needs a drink or anything. They can picnic under the trees. I wish you could set that as a park policy. Hey, great. Yes, you can bring outside food and drink. There is no other food and drink here. We gotta extend this path a little. Okay. All right, back to facilities. So we're gonna, yeah, we'll have juice. We'll have a juice here. Pizza, yeah, we'll put pizza right across here. Oh, I didn't make much of a gap here, so Canada's Wonderland used to let you bring your own food and drink back in 2004. They changed that because someone destroyed the fun of being able to picnic. Oh, of course. There's always going to be somebody who ruins it all. I can think of a few other areas that used to do the outside food and drink, and then people left garbage everywhere. And it's like, well, thanks, people. Ah, here we go. Gave the cleanup something to do. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, we got to add our. We got to add our alternatives as well because people do like having their alternatives. We already added that. We're just stuffing them all right beside each other. Lulu Collector, welcome on in. There much actual gameplay difference between Planet Coaster 1 and Planet Coaster 2? There is... Might be a few additional controls they added. There's actual weather, but that only became a big time difference after December 4th's update. There's a lot more sandbox settings you can play around with. Like some of these existed earlier, but oh, there's a power supply system and all that, so you got an additional thing to worry about, or you can shut it off in sandbox mode. They don't have a custom scenario creator. That's something that's I miss. Oh, and a lot of the controls are a little less annoying to deal with. I'm not sure to what extent here, but I know a lot of scenery can be scaled in this one. I didn't realize Planet Coaster 1 didn't have a scaler. I got used to playing Planet Coaster 2 and went back to Planet Coaster 1 and it was like, oh, you can't scale things and bounce between Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic and Planet Coaster 1. It's amazing how far Coaster Sims have gone since then. Oh, right. Okay. We need to make sure we have washrooms, which are a lot less buggy now, I think. Their patch notes specifically said they fixed the problem with janitors just not interacting with washrooms at all. Thank goodness. That was quite the issue. Yeah, I think we're going to focus on... It's under scenery. Benches. Right now I'm fighting with the PS5, trying to figure out how to get my games I bought from in the PS store. But I'll fight with them when I'm not doing other things. Oh my goodness, yeah, Sony can make their interfaces a pain in the arse to deal with. Why the added difficulty? I don't know, I guess it's just Sony felt like it. Couldn't just keep things simple. Here, we'll do like the alternating thing. I'm gonna find out later that I set one of these like 5 pixels off from... I already... That didn't take long. This is different than my PS3 because they're taking Netflix off of PS3 in March. So I had to set up with my PS5. I'm surprised Netflix was still on PS3. There's a lot of areas dropping the a lot of that have dropped the PS3 already. On the PS5, there's a list of stuff you own. You just have to download them again. I hope it's that simple. I don't have a PS5 myself. Okay, we're going to make things a little easier. I'm looking for trash bins, so I'm just going to narrow it down to trash bins. And we're going to keep things relatively simple. I think we'll use the little, our, rustic barrel right here. There we go. We'll put those there. And I'll be a little more generous here. Yeah, we'll put them at the ends of the table. Inconsistent ends of the table, apparently. Hold on. There we go. If I'm doing it alternating, then I need to stick with the theme and make it alternating. And my old PS4 games are all stored there when I download them again. Oh, heck yes. OCD Tycoon. Yep. Unfortunately, that happens. Almost inevitable for me. You know what? Screw it. Let's just put them on both sides, alright? They snap to both ends anyway, so let's just put them there. Means I can play my Final Fantasy VII again? Oh, heck yeah. Like I said, I do like the battle system in Final Fantasy VII. I don't like what they did with the story, but I do like the battle system. Would you really want trash cans at both ends of the picnic table? They won't smell if the handyman actually empties them. Hopefully. Actually, no, they probably will eventually smell. I might just replace one of them with light. Ah, yes, a light. Actually, it's a good idea. Light. Oh, we're going to keep the side consistent this time. I don't like what I was doing last time. I love your shortcut keys. Oh, that's right. Lights isn't over here, it's over here. We will do park lamp. And I'm going to make it... We're going to make it an orange light again. Yes, orange. The orange. The old-fashioned park light. Unfortunately, it doesn't... It snaps to the middle. Okay. Alright. I have the discs, but I also downloaded it for my PS3. But sadly, my PS3 games like Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X2 remastered. Now my Final Fantasy 13, all three of them won't work. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think PS5 is only backwards compatible games that work on the 4. Okay. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I think Nintendo also only goes back one system typically. It's a shame they made it's a shame that Nintendo made 3DS games inaccessible at this point. If you don't already own them, then there's no way of getting them. Unless you find a physical copy in a game store. Good luck getting them for a good price there, though. Oh, I think Nintendo killed that, like, a couple years ago. Nintendo as a company is not really nice. No. No, they're not. They've finally gotten a little more lenient with their copyright nonsense. Still be careful around lyrical music, but I say that regardless of which company. If it has lyrics on it, beware. More so on YouTube, though. Twitch is mostly more laid back in terms of that stuff. As long as you're not calling it your own and all that. Usually they'll just VOD mute if there is a problem. YouTube silently slaps the copyright on there and then punishes you if you try to make money off of it. Through the tiny amount that monetization would actually get you. I'm just going to put the light post down the middle since we got a decent amount of room around the path. These trash cans are not lined up. I will take care of that after we're done placing the lights. And that's why we've got keyboard shortcuts. But there is a bonus. My PS5 can play games with my brother in Ohio. Oh, heck yes.
Thank you.
Ooh. Thank you very much for the follow. We do keep follows anonymous around here, but every single follow is well appreciated. Yet they still run the same amount of ads on demonetized videos. Yep. Yep. That sounds like YouTube, alright. And as we add more facilities, we can add them in this little space that we got here. There's the hugs. A Canadian hug. Should I add that to the variations of the hugs and that? I only have 3 variations on the hug type. Okay, so So now we gotta add some lights on the main path here. So I don't know why I backed out of lights like that, but... From Canada, Ontario? Well, heck yes! I'm from over in the prairie regions myself. Welcome on in, Cheetah Cat. Good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. Over in the prairies, so we also get our own wild fluctuations of weather. Just minus the lake effect stuff. Oh. Oh. There we go. I don't know why the light was doing that there. We'll put one here. Oh, welcome on in, Jazz! Also from Canada, and another different area of Canada. A provincial government learned from the crazy dentist incident. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. What did they do with the dentist stuff over there? Heard Canadian? Yes. We got multiple individuals. We had some wacko with a gun about 35 minutes. What the heck? I swear, people need to chill out. People just need to chill. Like, look, this society drives me nuts too, but, like, just chill. Oh, swinging the arms, you got a 17 on a hug. Well, there you go, hug damage. Oh my goodness. Okay, the both of you both rolled a 17. One of you attacked with a hug though, and one of you attacked with an arrow. Yeah, yeah, interesting. You just rolled the same numbers. Push interesting. Yes. Glad you're in Canada and not 1930 Germany. Yep. 1930s Germany. Oh gosh, yeah. We have folks in our community who are unfortunately down there, and yeah, not fun. Not fun being in a not feeling safe in your own country. I think Fu means with the way things are going on down in the US right now. Which, yeah, pretty rough. Okay, I think we finally have all the other infrastructure. Let's start building some rides. We're going to extend our path here so we can actually, well, have a place to connect everything to. And once we start getting some rides around, I will get our time going. History doesn't repeat itself, but it sure does rhyme. It does. Oh my goodness. It is uncanny sometimes. Oh boy. Yep. This light's out of place. Okay, the rest of them are close enough that they don't seem to bother me. My home amusement park is Canada's Wonderland. Team Canada's Wonderland. Rock's my favorite. My favorite coaster is Leviathan. And Leviathan's my baby. Oh, heck yes. Fantastic. That sounds like fun. I haven't been on too many roller coasters. I've been on the odd one, but not too many. Oh, I forgot. If you double click on the terrain in sandbox mode, it changes to terrain edit mode. Yes, this path does change its angle slightly. I noticed that. That's fine. We will leave it be. We're going to build some pre-mades. I might have time to build a custom, but it takes a long time to build customs. Not to mention a lot of trial and error. Was it sectoral Captain Jin? Oh, sectoral Captain Jin has a small chance. There's a built-in butt spot feature. Has a small chance of taking a message and changing random words to, in this case, tush. I think the chance starts at like 20 messages, and then it increases gradually until it goes off, and then the chances reset again. Dynamic probability. There's a lot of probability on this channel. Steel twister type coaster. Oh, heck yes. The last one I was on was in the late 1980s. Ah, so it's been a bit. The Dazer. This doesn't... I already got the achievement for excitement of 7 off of a custom ride. But, the Dazer. Huh? Wonder what this one's like to ride. Also, it's sort of close to the edge of the power grid, so I think I'm gonna have to create a another distributor. Oh, wait. Nope. No, it's got power. Lovely. And we got to connect it to the path immediately. You changed the poor person's name. Oh, likes it. You know, sometimes if you're lucky, you'll actually get a hybrid name, a tushified name. But it's a very, it seems to be very rare. And I don't know how to change the probability of it overall. I'm ancient, everyone's their old geezer and old coot. Oh my goodness. Hey, age and experience go hand in hand. And it's pretty, honestly, it's pretty neat having a, amount of history, because a lot of things have changed since back then. Where is this tree? Okay. I don't think it's directly conflicting with the coaster, unlike the other one. We're not going to get slapped in the face yet. Yeah. Yeah, we're moving. Yep, I'm moving that tree. Been on the Leviathan, Behemoth, the Yukon Striker, Dragonfire. Dragonfire was my first upside down ever in Canada's Wonderland. Ooh. Sounds like got a... Like I said, I may have not arrived very many roller coasters, but maybe the future will present me these opportunities. It'd be nice. I mean, in this economy, it's a lot more difficult to be able to get to these places, but one of these days. Oh, hold on. All filters off. Halves. Scenery props. Oh, wait, no. Paths off. I do this. I rotate it a little. Because, unfortunately, I did change the path angle a little. Oh. Oh. We already have a problem. I see. Why is it selecting the path again? I have paths off. There we go. Okay. We can't really match the space in here, so I'll just put them there. Sort of like this. I know some might be slightly closer than others, but I'm just going to ignore that for now. Otherwise, we'll be here forever. I know the gap's larger there. I hate to stop pointing this stuff out directly, because then I'll really want to fix it. Okay, benches. Let's get our benches going here. A fine bench? That sounds mighty fine to me. The Canadian Minebuster and one other ride. One of the oldest rides in that park. Oh my goodness. And they haven't retired the Bat and the Minebuster yet. All right. Still going. Bat is still running and staying strong. Same for the Minebuster. Minebuster's gotten some love in. They retracked Minebuster. Ooh. It's expensive to go there back in 2004. It was $52 for a year passed. Oh my goodness. Imagine paying $52 for a full year pass. Not in these days. Now it's over 100. No fun affordable prices anymore. Okay, occasional benches so folks don't get tired. Occasional trash bin so people have a place to throw the stuff away. You always put them underneath the lights. There we go. Most of what I assume about Canada is from the movie Strange Brew. No. Rather go back to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, or Princeton, BC. Way cheaper. Not sure if they're cheap nowadays, but back in the day. Actually, I don't think there's very many places in BC that are cheap anymore. No, they're not. These lamps in particular are further apart. I'm gonna have to I am actually gonna have to move them because they're bugging me. You know, I wish holding control and then selecting something else would change it to multi-select mode. Oh, there's that bug again. Let's try it again. There we go. I don't know why it does that. I've heard something different between the wider ones. Yeah, I wouldn't spend too much time doing that, though. Oh my goodness. A bench and a garbage can. I'd actually like to place like a few benches down here too, but I think I want a different kind of bench over here. So for here... Sure! Sit on some candies. Oh, can't put them on corners for some reason. Why? I don't know. Oh, it's ramped. That's why. Princeton River... Princeton, the river is freezing. It's by the mountains. So, yeah, the water's probably super cold. Extended the park? Oh. Gotta go. Good luck with the park. Thank you so much for coming on by, Cthulhu. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good time with whatever you are doing. Yes, be safe, for sure. Okay, so we got our first roller coaster. We got to set it to test in, and I want to ride it, so. We're going to set it to test in. I'm going to resume. Then we're going to go camera. Give a last message. Let's check here. I will get to your message just a moment here. What? Oh my goodness. I'm glad I'm not very tall. Looked like I got to get a little close to the track there. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness I moved that tree. Okay. There we go. We got our test results, which should be the same. Yeah, there we go. Wait. No, I think there's slightly more than it was listed. Okay. Finally off. We got away. Okay, let me read back up here. Last year's new ride attractions for 2025 Canada Wonderland open a new roller coaster, the Alpine Fury. Ooh. Oh, I love that they still give the park some love. That's how you keep a park alive. Okay, so now we're going to open this before the guests that have already entered here complain a whole bunch about there not being very many things. Also, and shops. We're just going to open all those too. They have security there and metal detectors now. They installed them back in 2004, 2002. Oh! Raising the security of everything. No, unfortunately, that small handful of people who cause trouble are the reason why things have to get more strict. Used to be such a simpler time. Okay, here we go. Now we got some folks starting to line up here. I'm gonna start adding more variety. Then people should be putting a knife theme park. Oh my goodness, yeah. All those people causing trouble. You know, we can just put them on this this horror movie set. They can see what it's like to run away. Like, people. My goodness, people. Canada's Wonderland added 2 extra gates for security now. Oh my goodness. Like, better safe than sorry, but I really wish that minority of people that cause these kinds of problems just, like, leave the parks alone. Go find something better to do. Stop scaring the people. There, we'll put some teacups in here too. I need a new distribute. I mean, if it's this close, I don't. But I don't want to be this close. I might want to add something over here, like a souvenir shop. Actually, you know what? Nah, we'll keep it close. Souvenir shop can go up here. What if I change the Q color to a nice blue? I don't know what that was trying to do or just earlier there. And the exit path. Oh, oops.
Krista.
We don't need to make it very wide. We can just do that. There we go. Oh yeah, I didn't change my throwables, did I? I don't think I have a unique throwable for... Hold on. We can do this on the spot. This isn't too difficult to do. I go into Trigger Manager. I go into Seasonal Storm. And rename this to Love Storm. And for this... instead of the snowflakes, we will disable those. We'll add the hearts, except for the hearts that are throwables, because I don't want to be confused in here. Wait, is this the... nope, that's the heart throwable. And we will also put some Cristas in there. I'm so tempted to put fake Cristas in there too, but I'm not sure how fitted that would be. We'll put one fake Krista in there. Alright, now, hold on. I haven't renamed the channel redeem yet. I go over to the channel redeem, and I change Love Storm into... Love Storm. There we go. Okay. We'll have seen it changed. I'm just making sure the throws are still working. Fantastic. Okay, the monthly throwable has changed. I'll have to make sure I add that to the patch notes too. Okay, so we just finished building the queue-in line. We're going to set this to open. We're going to hire some staff. How long was he just going to sit there not having any staff hired? Here. And we'll add a couple of mechanics. Because they're not just taking care of these two rides here. They've also have the power stations to check in on. At least I think so, unless I shut off certification. Lightning strike risk. Minus... Hold on, what number is that? Minus 2,147,483,648%. That's a pretty low chance of a lightning strike. I don't think the lightning will be striking this power generator anytime soon. Okay, so we do still have some ads for the next 2 minutes. So it's up to 3 minutes. We just run these on the... We run these hourly at around this time just to... Yours are already over? Fantastic. We run them for up to 3 minutes just to keep pre-rolls away because pre-rolls are super annoying. It's nice for folks to be able to just swing on by here and right away see the stream. Unless you unfortunately swing on by when the ad block is in progress. You know, you'd think English is my second or third language with the way I say English sometimes. English is my actual first language. Full cart. Or, sorry, full car. They're having fun. Oh my goodness, camera, please. You have the west side of Cody, so naturally it's different than the East Coasters like me. Yeah, we've got a different accent going on over here. I only notice it with certain words. Like tornado. Like the way I say tornado. That's one of the first ones I noticed. I always ask the two guys on my house if I'm speaking a different English. I just say English. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Hopefully they weren't too disruptive. And hopefully they weren't too cheesy. If there was any ads heavily emphasized in love, it may have been Krista pushing it. If it was advertising for buy this expensive jewelry, though, that was not Krista. Krista's not advocating for you to spend thousands of dollars. One's a new for me, other half, and my other half, the other is just a roommate. Oh my goodness. Let's put another ride here. We'll go for another flat ride. We're going to give folks a bit of variety on a lot of this. This might have an elevated chance of a lightning strike, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Also, speaking of weather and all that. I mean, this weather condition looks boring. What? Okay, Automod doesn't seem to like that, but we actually do have folks who'd fall under, like, redneck category over here. Helio, welcome on in. He claims the redneck category. There's... I mean, look, usually you have to go into smaller towns and all that for a redneck. But yeah, it depends on the town. Welcome on in, Helio. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. So, apparently our weather is boring, it's like sunny, and then it becomes boring cloudy, and then it becomes boring sunny, and then it becomes boring cloudy. This looks lame. Why is it just 9 or 7 degrees? Where's the variety? He's only a redneck mechanic. Oh. Tush is Tush a redneck mechanic. Okay, sectoral captain. Alright. Having a pretty good night? Alright. Well, I'm good now. The earlier part of the day sucked, but we're in the better part of the day. And that's what counts. Said we were going to put another flat ride down, so let's do that. Aquatic forge. Sure, we'll put it right beside the other aquatic one. This one we are going to need a distributor for. We're going to go into facilities, utilities, power distributor. Yeah, we're going to put this... Put this here. There we go. Now this area is also receiving power. We're going to use the same queue line style as last time. Ah, yes, a queue line beside a queue line. Now, IRL, this would confuse me. Oh. Oh, it's wood. Okay, you know what? Sure. Oh, my goodness. Rip Jin. Oh, Jin likes to randomly touchify message. You know, every once in a while he gets a message real good. You know, it's a newer version of Sims from when it was 99. Oh, Planet Coaster 2, Planet Coaster is the successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon. Same developers, it's still Frontier. And yeah, they're on the second one. The second one had a very rough release. But they worked really hard to make it much better. Oh, does this one come with the, Oh, it does. Oh, it doesn't let me select individual components, does it? You know, usually you can go into the design editor here. All right, that's fine. Ah, yes, the exit. Well, you see, the thing is, this ride there is no exit. That's the theme. Exits don't exist. Yes, please snap to right where the light is so it looks ridiculous. Why is it so jagged? I actually find this animatronic very annoying. And I usually go in and edit it. Because its animation loops way too frequently, and it's really annoying. Sims Theme Park was my jam. Theme Hospital is great too. This ride, you'll stay forever. Exactly. No escape. The light dodge exit. Exactly. You can exit it. You can exit if you really want to. If you know how to. Alright. So I can set this to open. Okay. Cool. This roller coaster... Ah, okay. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Awesome. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like this exit path either. Looking at it, it's like, why is it so jagged? What was this set to a different mode? Hold on. Paths. Why did it start with that ridiculous slice right there? What is that? Oh, here we go. Maybe this will fix it. And then we shorten it to... so much smoother. Oh. I don't know why the line builder decided to do that for this particular one. It didn't do it with any of the other ones. Alrighty. Okay, that's another ride up. Now what does that... unique attractions is still just gonna sit there, apparently. Okay, how do you... What? Why? Why? Okay, so apparently I can't adjust the scenery on the ride. That is ridiculous. Be back soon. Need to go find my car for cuddles. Oh. All right. See you in cat. Okay, that makes more sense. All right. See you soon, Helio. Oh, you know what? Let's put some lights on the path staffway too. Otherwise, they will be faced with darkness. And that's another thing I'd like to change too. Right, so we're going to make the sunrise time. I'm going to make it a little later. And we're going to make the sunset time a little earlier. So that we can get a little nighttime in here too. Because that's another thing you cannot control. Is the time that things open and the time that things close. The boogeyman may get them. Yep. Don't want that. I wish they had one of those like old-fashioned lights that you'd find at like factories or like large facilities, plants. Yeah, nope, not that. Ah, yes. You know what? Yes, they can have skull lamp. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Not spooky enough. Green. Timer was nearby. Yep. Love it when it randomly does that. There. That again. And these ones are just going to have to face this way. The paths are haunted. This one will be blue. Different kinds of ghosts. Now we'll be able to see this at night. I'm not sure if the weather system's going to actually bring anything interesting in, though. It sure doesn't seem like it wants to do that. Bright blue for a impending doom. Exactly. Getting a lot of people on this ride. All right. Okay, these do not have umbrellas. Now, let's see if they are actually snapping into the right spots, because I have actually had these snap into the wrong spots before. Looks good. Got the kitty cuddles? Oh, heck yes. Oh! Wait, why are the... Oh, okay. I have a doggo that loves cuddles, and her name is Nemesis. Oh, heck yes. Doggy cuddles. Let's see. Oh, we're not gonna have much time to build a roller coaster today. All right, a custom one. Well, let's build a... How about this one? Because it's excitement to 6.69, which is nice. Oh my goodness. Ah, yes. Here we go. Perfect. Actually, depending on how it weaves with the other roller coaster, that could be a lot of fun. Oh, there's all the supports. I might want to put a lot of trees around this one. Also, this one's going to need its own distributor because, yeah, it's pretty far away. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let's try that again. Border Collie cross with an Australia Shepherd. Oh my goodness, that does sound like a lovely combo. She's pretty. Oh, probably. That's fine. Okay, we need another power distributor. And yeah, we're just going to shove it underneath the platform. That sounds great. Mechanics don't need to get to this anyway, so we can have it come from over there. Fantastic. She is. Her partner was Thunder, was a border collie cross with a shepherd. Oh, heck yes. You have pets? I don't remember if I've asked you. We have 2 cats, 2 dogs. My goodness, our 1 cat is ancient. Just hoping that... I hope he sticks around with us for as long as he wants to. Two cats, 2 dogs. Our dog has sometimes come in here. I think we had 1, or was it 2 times, where you could actually see our dog. Oh, no, wait. Actually, you might have seen both dogs at some point. On Fridays are the best. Well, Fridays are the only days I do FaceTuber Fridays. So, if you're going to see them at any time, maybe on a Friday. But that's very much a maybe. Our oldest dog is a rat terrier. Wait, no. Rat terrier chihuahua. So it's like triple cross. The younger dog is a Pomeranian. Nothing more. Outright Pomeranian. The youngest cat is a tabby. Winded up being a small variation for a tabby, so she actually wound up being pretty small. I don't even know what our older cat is. I just know our older cat loves the heck out of pets, almost too much. 3 rabbits and 2 dogs at one point. Oh, heck yes. Have 2 exotic short hair kitties and a chihuahua. Oh, heck yes. Sounds like fun. I'd love to have birds again at some point. I used to have a couple birds. One of the birds, though, I couldn't... Like, I asked about the bird's age, like, how old is the bird, and they had no idea. So, I didn't know how long I had with them. I actually got a pretty good amount of years with them. The other bird was relatively young, so yeah, she got to stick around. They both stuck around as long as their lifespans let them. And Thunder and Snow at the same year. Snow and Bunny passed in 2024, and Thunder passed on Thanksgiving 2024. And Mocha the Rabbit, jeez. That's a lot. That's a lot of friends to have pass in a short period of time. That was a Dimenda, but that Dimenda missed. Thank goodness. Forgot the why. Snowy Tush. Okay, alright, yeah. Purple Krista? That's Dimenda. That's Krista's counterpart. Krista's counterpart is a touch more flirty, more on the seductive side, and can be pretty dangerous. She's very protective over her friends, too. Alright, so I've got to extend the pathways a bit here. Yeah! Okay. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. OBS, get back to where you're supposed to be, OBS. I'm trying to play Planet Coaster. I did not want to do that. I wanted to... There we go. Oh boy. I'm about to adjust the angle of this again. Unintentionally. Why did it not let me build there?
I wonder what this button does.
Hey, it's one of my favorite redeems. It's the red button.
Wow, this stream's looking a little tilted.
It is tilted. That is correct. You can see the other source also gets affected in the background. That's my capture card. They both get targeted by this. Oh, I have to use a stones texture for this. Wait, what? Oh, that's on the second page, right? Yes. Oh. You know what? There, that solves that issue. Okay. Copy existing texture and that menu also works. Exactly, I reach. Exactly. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. Oh, watch time is actually pretty good command. So it doesn't borrow stream elements or anything like that. This is all watch time is processed entirely within Firebot. So we don't have a we don't have stream elements here for this. I'm going to copy this texture too so we don't run into the same issue. Yeah, we'll just have it run about the same length here. Little bit of a ramp because there was a bit of a height for the path, but that's fine. They both do it. They both do this little trick at around the same point, so I think that'll be just fine. I usually stick around like 8 hours to go in the community. Thought I'd poke around my usual evening time, see what streamers are getting into this game. Oh, heck yes. Well, thank you for swinging on by. I appreciate it very much. We should be on for about another 15, 20 minutes or so. Grounding flat. No, it isn't. They the ground was adjusted because the path is transitioning to surface here, so it just auto-adjusted the terrain a little. That's fine. At least it should be fine. Okay, so we're gonna set this roller coaster to test mode, and we're going to this. You know, I don't think this ground is going to be flat for very long anyways, because eventually my attention is going to jump to, let's make some cool landscapes. And we're going to start messing around there. We're going to ride this roller coaster. We're going to set it to test. And I'm going to bring us over here. All right, let's take a look here. We'll hide. We'll leave that alone. That's the intended way to play the game. All right, so let's see what this roller coaster is like. There's the other roller coaster in the background. Oh, here we go. Quite the drop. Oh my goodness. I love doing that when I'm building the roller coasters too. I like doing that little bump while going up the hill. Just gives you that like fluctuation in vertical G's. I'm not a roller coaster expert by the way, but I am familiar with some of the gravitational force stuff. Go back and fell out and forgot to fashion the seat bar? Oh gosh. Wait. Oh, I thought the mechanic was already coming up to service here. I'm like, this just went into service. Okay, we're starting to add more ride variety here. I was really hoping for RNG to generate us more interest in weather. What happened last time I made a temperate sandbox was it decided snow at noon. All right. Oh, it might take a little while for the guests to reach here, right? Also, we gotta extend our lights. Oh, hold on. We have to do this again. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna duplicate them. Set them about there. Need lights, beaches, trash cans. Yep. Our benches. Beaches, yes. I mean, I'll give it some time. Trying to have them evenly apart because that's just that is just a me thing. For part 1 of Planet Coaster 2, you seem pretty competent as a player. Oh, thanks. I do have previous experience with Planet Coaster 2, not to the expert extent. Some of these tools are fun to play around with. So City would bother him like it does me. Yep. Oh my goodness. We're gonna copy the benches too. Oh, okay. I think that's a path extra, so we'll just... There we go. Alright. With the exception of here, about how much distance do I give it? Okay. So I leave a couple blank, and then I do this. Now, because I'm doing it this way, they do not snap to the path. Yes, these are not even. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to place an extra one down there. And I do like placing a few down here. We'll place... Well, here. Bit of... resting point. And then we do have to get our trash cans in, indeed. This one was every second set of lights as well. So we're just gonna place them under the lights. Oh, Handyman has a bit of work to do there. I see where the light spacing went wrong. This set is too close to this set. Which is the set I was about to place the trash cans under, so... Hey. I'll just turn that on as well. Alright, so you... There we go. That's better. I love that it remembered the, where I was in the menu. Very much convenient. Okay. Might add some flair in the future here. Maybe some special effects later. One of these is jumping fountains, I'm pretty sure. Bubbles. Ah, glitter. There we go. Get fancy. Laser. That one's classic. Oh, I could guess they're saying boo. What are you saying boo about? Oh, you know what? I bet you it was somebody who wanted higher thrills, and they went on this ride and didn't like that. These are all waterfall. I know there's one somewhere in here. Confetti. Ah, here we go. We will worry about that at a later time, though. I think it'd be a nice touch. And delighted here, you know what? We will take it to theme. Look over here. Let's see if I can find that particular torch just by... Oh. That didn't take long. There we go. If I'm going quiet, it's just because I'm focusing. Trying to get right where I want it. Oh, we got some RNG rolls going on there. A frying pan with a 13 for 3 damage. Yep. Infinite ham. Is it steamed hams? Steamed ham. We'll leave it like that. Now, I want to show off something else I had going. This is a different park that I'm working on. It is an off-stream park. So we're going to save this one. We're going to save our tri-season park. I know temperate is 4-season. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. 4 seasons corridor. Okay. Wait, is this the one? Or is it this one? I think it's this one. This is now one of the main parks that I'm working on here. It takes a really long time to add details to things, though. I'm trying to create this like little steam park like or steampunk. Steampunk. Wow. This steampunk like area. Like I'm in the middle of building the pipe system that's going all over the place. Just started on it. Got a little rail system going through. All the containers I'm building here. All the pipes going to and from. One of the main pipes here isn't even finished yet. See right down it. And the fact that it sort of... Ah, I see. Extra support. I see. Ah, see, here we go. This was what I was talking about earlier. It's like these sort of lamps. The lamps you see around, like, plants and factory facilities and such. Or older ones, I should say. I don't think the newest ones use those anymore. A lot of areas switching to LEDs. But this particular area has a bit of crater going on here. And this is like a power facility castle. What is that? Oh! I forgot I placed that down here. Oh my goodness. There's a lot going on here. Hey, hold on. Hold on. Oh! These are not supposed to be set to night only, actually. These are supposed to be on all the time because inside. Dark area. I think I did have to replace them at one point because something generator related. I ran into a bug with something generator related, and it caused me to be prompted to place a transformer every single time I placed any object while editing this building. Oh, and I think it carried over to outside of building editing, but it was really annoying. And it was just one specific generator that was causing this issue. Once I removed that generator, things were operating normally again. Yeah, these are supposed to be on all the time. Yeah, there we go. See, now they're all tilted. Well, you know what? They're all tilted in to the same extent. So, I'm going to say that is fine. We are fine. Oh, hey, there's one of our facility patrols. I have all the facility patrols in separate areas because this is a lot of needs maintenance, will need maintenance, will need service, etc., etc. Yeah, don't mind the tunnel. We're all good. The secret tunnel. The tunnel where secrets are. These lights are set to night only, which makes sense. I should add some fences here, actually. I think I'm gonna do that. Just make sure I'm in building editing mode, otherwise it's not gonna be part of this building. Okay. Oh, this wall, and it doesn't have to be a tall wall or anything like that. Just oh, actually, that's not gonna work. It'll have to be something fence related. Something not too tall, but... Why is it still on grid? Hold on. Also, instead of gray, I'm going to set it to... no, not this. Sure. Something like that. Also, I'm going to have to zoom in and angle myself a bit because this is not going to be right on the ground now, is it? Oh, it actually is going to be on the ground. Okay, cool. No, I'm okay with this. Now, the only area I might run into a problem is towards the end where I have to make it shorter. Yeah, this building took a while. Especially when I ran into that generator bug. Oh, here we go. Here's where we run into some problems. So I can select the shorter fence here. Actually, this looks pretty seamless. The other fence I was dealing with was a lot more problematic. Oh my goodness, I actually had it lined up on a good axis too. That was my other concern. Was how well lined up it's going to be on an axis. Okay. Back out of this. We'll do another long one, and we do this. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, I'm cool with that. Oh. Now for this one, oh my goodness. Oh, this might be a little difficult. Props. But if I try to multi-select props, we might run into an issue here. Oh, that's right. Multi-select. I can't use multi-select while in build-in edit-in, but I need build-in edit-in for this, so... we're not gonna be doing it that way. We'll do advanced duplicate and move. Oh. And we're gonna start from over there, so that we don't run into, whoops, I didn't line this up with the fence at the end over here. Oh, it's snowing. Oh gosh, it's snowing. Hello, snow. Welcome to the prairie region, everybody. This is what it's like in the winter. Including the rapid accumulation. We definitely get that on some days. However, it's much worse out east. The eastern, central Canada, eastern Canada. When they get snow, it definitely snows. Okay, we're going to change to a short form of the fence. And we'll do this. Okay, there we go. Now we're better protected over here. Now, snow conditions. So, you know, you are connected to a path. Make sure you have enough, or make sure your park and pools have enough heaters. How is everybody down over here doing in the snowy snowlands? We don't have the park open yet, so... I don't think I haven't placed too many rides yet. I've placed the transport and all that. We have 4 feet right now. Want some? I wouldn't mind if it snowed here, actually. We've lost a lot of snowpack due to really warm temperatures. A Pacific weather pattern decided to bump its way in. So yeah, the weather here... Ah, snow. By the way, the next day... Wait, what? Heavy rain, +6. Ooh. This is way too much of a reminder of the weather that was happening here. Except it was light rain. But it was light rain going into freezing temperatures. So it turned into freezing rain. And became unpleasant. Again, what Japan is pushing over. We're getting the Arctic air pushing and crushing us here in Ontario. I think there's warmer temperatures in forecast. Last I checked. Hopefully they keep moving on over there. The snow looks nice. Is it still snowing when I go in the tunnel? Sort of. Snowy walls. Won't get my water back until March, most likely. Oh, jeez. That's a long wait. Do the trains accumulate snow? No, they do not. Oh, well. That's fine and all. But yeah, this is the park. This is the other park I've been working on. Most of the progress I make on this park, though, is going to be off-stream. This is my whenever I feel like playing Planet Coaster 2 park. So I'm going to hit save on this because we are actually reaching close to the time that I wrap things up. So yeah, this one's the Four Seasons corridor. I'm going to bring us back over here. It says exit to main menu. Why is there no exit to desktop? Because you just press the close button and it treats it as that. Safe Cody? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm gonna take a look at who to send all of you off to. I know some of you might want me to raid to a certain area, but I know that they're going to be raiding out very soon here. So I'm going to take a look at who else I can send you off to. I have a lot of choices. Why is there a lot of choices? Why is there a lot of choices? It makes it hard for me to make a decision. Have I sent you over here recently? You know what? I know how to figure that out. I can figure that out by going into mod actions, unchecking everything, and going just raids, and then check in here. Hey, how long has it been since a raid action for this? Are you kidding me? What? 2 months ago? I think it's about time I send you over here. I think I know who I'm going to send you off to. So let's get things started. I'm going to send you guys over to Epic Tight Pants, who is playing Hunt Showdown. Oh. Alrighty. Let's just put that in here. Congrats to the top 3. You get bonus gold pieces to use in future sound commands. I'd like to thank you for joining, whether you're here in full, in part, whether you're active, whether you were lurking, or somewhere between. It's all greatly appreciated. The next stream is going to be tomorrow, FaceTuber Fridays. We'll be doing more Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Look forward to that. We had some really fun fights last time. So let's aim for more fun. We've got a bit more lore we're about to learn and stuff. So look forward to that. 6 p.m. Mountain Time. On Saturday, we will be back at it with some Outbreak, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We'll also be playing some nukes after that. So look forward to that. Look forward to anchoring myself in a tornado, because we do have the Dominators. So we'll be doing a lot more of that. And next week, we'll be back to the 4 stream a week schedule. All right, everybody. Take good care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Thank you very much for the support. I very much appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Epic's fun. Epic is fun. Tush fun. Ask Krista about that sectoral captain. Ask Krista. All right, everybody. Take good care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. And the most important one, keep being yourselves. You are the trend. Don't follow trends. You set trends. We'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.